This is a lioness order, and we're taking no hostages, see? Step up and don't play. Yes, we back.
I can imagine nimebonyeza. Greetings!
Hi!
Karibuni, just do that. Karibuni guys. I go by the name of Binti Africa.
Empress Lusiche here.
Yes, and we are Kenyan empresses, queens, lionesses. Ya better know. And karibuni to our meditation, man. We've been wanting to do this for so long.
Yeah, we have. Because, we have vibes when we're together. So it's just like, let's record the things we talk about. Yes. And maybe it's going to inspire or make somebody a reason. Yeah, something to reason.
Yes. But before we start, you know how we do? Raise it up. Raise it up. Crown upon your head. Yes. Hold it up high.
You know why we do that? Because you have to crown yourself.
Only you can validate yourself, Sin.
Yeah.
So what we're going to be doing, we thought it's going to be interesting to actually pick a song that we deeply resonate with.
Yes. I'm even laughing. We're just
and
happy.
That way it's easier for us to talk about it. So we have a guideline. So the music is going to guide us, just as it does in our lives.
Yeah.
So first tune. This tune is by Reemah and it's called I Won't. Selector Empress Lusiche.
Selector!
Yes, I
discovered this song when I was fighting for myself.
Yeah, that's why I love it. We hope you like our selection.
Sitting on your throne, made of vanity. Too much fake, too much fancy. But you don't stand a chance. 'Cause you want me to be broken, I won't. Want me to lose my soul, I won't. You better know. Want me to doubt and hate, I won't. Want me to hide and fear, I won't.
Just stop. Okay. Some of these are gonna be for the bloopers, y'all. So, how powerful is that tune? How powerful is that tune, Sinji?
That's impactful. How do you feel about it?
Listen. Okay, let me speak on it fast here. This is what Sister Reemah says. Sitting on your throne made of vanity. Too much fake, too much fallacy. But you don't stand a chance. 'Cause you want me to be broken?
I won't.
Want me to lose my soul?
I won't.
Want me to doubt and hate?
I won't.
Want me to hide and fear?
Never.
Oh no.
Tell
me, you were telling me, when did you discover this song? Because thank you, actually, I've discovered it through you. I didn't even know this tune.
Yeah. I discovered this song at a really tough point in my life. It reaches a point where it's like, I feel like I've lost everything.
See,
that's because I was on my phone. Yeah, I feel like, it reaches a point in your life where you feel like you have...
By the way, I gave you a beverage.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah, lemons.
Cheers.
We have to clean out
some chili in here. So I discovered this song at a point where I kind of given up on humanity, and then she just kind of reminded me to not lose myself, not lose what I'm fighting for, not lose my direction. And so that's why the song is so powerful to me. And she talks about too much fakeness, too much fallacy.
Yeah. And basically oppression. Like there's so many different ways to oppress your fellow human being. There's so many different ways to oppress another person. Right. And there's something, growing up, my grandmother always used to tell me, and it's a Kiswahili saying, like, how you live your life. Don't live it in a way that utamka asubuhi ujitafute ujikose. Like, can you look at yourself in the mirror and you can't recognize the person looking at you? You know, so for me, that's why this song really resonates with me, because she's saying, I won't allow you to let me lose myself. I won't allow you to turn I and I into somebody who the Most High did not create me to be.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, and so sometimes people do that because misery loves company.
Homie.
So when you lose yourself, you don't want somebody else to find themselves. And
Yes.
just because this person doesn't want you to find yourself doesn't mean that's your destiny.
Exactly.
Don't lose it. So.
And and you know what more I'm taking away from this? That we're not responsible for how, the pettiness people dish out, for the bad actions they do, for their bad-mindedness. We're not. What we're responsible for are our actions and what we take away from it. So if you want to take that negativity and carry it home with you, but that's your lot. But as for me, but then you can come with the negativity home, you utarudi nyumbani.
You don't want to see the other side either.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, I'll be praising the Most High when you're busy talking about me.
Yeah. And don't live in a fallacy either.
Don't, yes.
Like, just because you have constructed your mind to kind of accept it, the delusion that you're presented as a fallacy.
Why do people do that though?
Because it's easier to accept than the truth, because the truth asks you to face yourself. The truth asks you to look at reality as it is, without your delusions, without your projections, and a lot of people are scared of doing that, you see. So that's why it's easier to live in a fallacy.
But isn't that also blocking your blessings?
Well,
in the life that you're living, right?
That's a journey, and a very individual journey. You can't teach somebody how to do that. That's on you. Yeah, so we love Reemah.
We love Reemah.
Thank you for an awesome song.
Thank you for an awesome song. So guys, what I think we hope that you'll take away from this is, don't let anyone steal your power. They're allowed to think whatever they want to think, and it is upon them to do good or do evil.
Yeah.
But it's upon you how you react and what you take away from it. Don't allow yourself to lose yourself because of what other people do.
Yeah, or to forget your mission,
exactly.
where you're going. Don't
That
see
is
everybody
powerful.
going this way, and then you say, oh, there must be gold there.
And it's okay. Like, you could have grown up with these people, and at some point, it's fine, because there's something called growth. People grow, and we grow in different ways. Like, ukienda kwa shamba, you plant the seeds. Some won't grow straight, some grow like this, some grow like that, some grow with weeds.
Yeah. And even the world can be what you've grown up with, and what the world has taught you doesn't mean that it's right. So you can leave the world behind too, without like ending yourself. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about leaving the things of the world alone.
Root, sound, and power. Lioness order. To the next song. The next song is Talk to Me About It.
I'm gonna say, I think the next
Tanya
song.
Stevens.
Yeah, let's go there.
Can't Breathe. Hola.
Hey Tanya.
She's already giggling about this
Tanya,
tune.
you know what I respect about Tanya Stevens? It's like, she just says how she feels. It's like, okay, you're gonna take it.
I know.
Okay.
No, she's like, take it and go.
Take it and go.
I'm over there right now. I hope you can't live without me. Can't eat, can't sleep, can't breathe. Can't get your mind to stop thinking about me. Can't eat, can't sleep, can't breathe. I hope you wind up alone. Can't eat, can't sleep, can't breathe. When you are going, you could have still come hold me. Can't eat, can't sleep, can't breathe. I bet you think I'm supposed to smile. Put the best outside. Put on a
Wait. No. Please, receive it again. Receive it. Receive it.
I'm expected to say, God bless you.
Lioness.
But you left me.
You expect me to say, God bless you? But you left me.
I hope you can't live without me. Can't eat, can't sleep, can't breathe. Can't get your mind to stop thinking about me. Can't eat, can't sleep, can't breathe. Oh, I hope you wind up alone. Can't eat, can't sleep, can't breathe. When you are going, you could have still come hold me. Can't eat, can't sleep, can't breathe. Oh, I bet you think I'm supposed to smile. Put the best outside. Put on a
I bet you expect me to smile.
So yes, Okay, no, Tanya is the realest, man. So, but there, sisters, all of you, all of we who have been there for a man, supported, then he just left you. Chukua certificate of character development. We have them. So you want me to say God bless you and you left?
Tanya Stevens is the best. I've been in that like phase of my life where I'm just like, oh man,
Haven't we all?
don't make me do the finger.
Yeah.
So like, you know, somebody caused you a lot of hurt and you've invested a lot of time and energy and love into this. Love. Did you hear me saying love? Love. Yeah, if you've invested a lot into somebody, then it's natural to be just like, man, I really hope you can never live this down. You know, this heartbreak that you caused me. And it's like an anger situation, but like I would feel like as much as the song is raw, as much as the feelings are raw, and we've experienced this as women, I feel like staying there, living in there is not worth your time.
No, that's not, because
Feel
it
it.
imprisons you. No, but they feel it, own it.
Yeah.
But then you have to let go, because if you're waiting for this idiot to come back and tell you, oh, by the way,
Or
I'm sorry,
acknowledge,
or acknowledge the hurt,
Yeah.
then unajifunga. Like you're
Yeah.
literally putting yourself in an emotional prison. Yeah. You
Erica
just have
Badu
to
was
let
like,
go.
bag lady, you gon' hurt your back. Don't hurt your back carrying baggage.
That is not yours.
That is not yours because you've been treated a certain way by a man or a woman or whoever partner you've invested in. It's not a reflection on you.
Yes,
Still.
yes. But you know, another thing I really love about Tanya Stevens and what she's done is that she has allowed herself to feel that pain and say, deuces, F you, I'm not effing with you right now. Yeah. So I hope you can breathe. I hope you can, and it's okay, because that's part of the healing.
It's
anger is also, it's because it's a roller coaster of emotions. And there are stages. And if you don't allow yourself to feel some stages, then you don't fully heal. It's okay to be angry. And it's okay to tell that person that, you know what, I'm not really feeling your vibes right now.
Right.
Yeah.
And
return to sender, man.
Yeah. I know, like, that anger though, it's useful for healing, but like wanting something to happen to someone else because they did something to you is not necessarily instrumental.
It's actually a waste of your time. As far as I'm concerned, it's a waste of your time. So
it's a part of the healing,
but
it's not
the
like where
healing.
Because it's gonna make you bitter.
Exactly.
And bitterness doesn't
it's
attract
just a
love.
Stage. It's like crawling before you learn how to walk.
And such is life.
Yeah. Aluta
continua. Don't let heartbreak like make you stop believing in love completely.
And start doubting yourself and start
excuse me, you're lovable. You're awesome.
You're not worthy.
Unconditional.
Oh my God. Please. You have to love yourself. And I think this is another thing that we have to take away from this, is that love starts within. Hold that love within yourself first, so that whatever somebody does to you, you don't lack that love.
And take that responsibility that you take upon yourself in the song that we previously talked about, is like, that's about love still, because if you're responsible for yourself, then it's okay. Whatever happens.
And you know what, how dope this is? Because our next song is Love in Your Meditation.
Dezarie.
Yeah.
You're a ray of sunshine, man.
Here we go. This is our next song, Dezarie, Love in Your Meditation.
First that piano. Key.
Big up all the keys players out there.
Keys, piano, everybody. That groove, let me tell you. Let me not even discuss it.
Just yet. But Dezarie's grooves are good.
See, that's what Benjamin's groove.
said, love in your meditation. Love give we education.
Love overstands.
I don't even think like it says the song is self-explanatory. The lyrics are self-explanatory. If love is within your meditation, there's some things you won't do.
And I
True
think,
or not?
yeah, love is the only thing that helps you get over things. She said love overstands. Not understand. Okay, you can understand,
yes.
overstand.
Yes.
But love is the only thing that can help you actually.
Let's explain to those who might not understand what overstanding means.
For me, my personal explanation is like
Of overstanding.
yeah, when you understand something, you're not getting all the
keeps doing
angles. I'm gonna do this because it's under.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not getting the full perspective,
Yes.
and when you're not getting the full perspective, then you're in your emotions and you're just everything.
Yes.
And so when you get an
And
overstanding
dangerously
out
close
of
to
it,
the gutter.
yes. So you have a bird's eye
Area
view
yes.
of the situation, then it allows you to overstand
I love it.
and then you realize the things that are not about you. You realize what is a projection. You realize, yeah, man, this is not for me.
Yeah, yeah.
So when you overstand for me,
And you can
love
only do that
overstands.
with love.
yeah, and
Yeah.
overstanding allows you to not judge people as well. So it's just like, okay, fine, I don't agree with what you've said, but I'm not gonna judge you. I'm going to overstand.
Yeah. Somebody wakes up on a bad day or they respond to you in like basically they speak out their backs for a moment. But if you love them, you'll overstand because you know them, because if you love somebody, you've taken the time to get to know them.
Right.
And you see all of them, not just what you feel you want to take away, like you love them with their goodness, their badness. That is what love is.
That's
So
the thing.
you're
That's
like,
that
okay, I get right now
unconditional
you're going
love.
through something, but I'm still here.
But like note that unconditional love doesn't mean you taking crap from somebody.
No.
Like I love you even if you treat me like crap. No, that's not what it means.
Because then that takes away from you loving yourself.
yeah, so unconditional love doesn't mean you have to just tolerate everything.
No. Yeah.
So love is you just being like, you know what, I'm gonna maintain love in my life no matter what happens around me. Remember in the other song I talked about a point in your life where you feel like you hate everything because that's what you
Can't
receive
Breathe.
from the world.
Tanya Stevens, yes.
And maybe hate is a strong word, but then I feel like
I personally don't even use the word hate anymore.
Yeah.
Because I in my spiritual growth, I realized I wasn't born to hold that kind of negative emotion.
none of us were. It's
know?
actually unnatural.
It is
because
extremely.
even animals,
Extremely. It's
things,
anti-peristalsis, man.
How can you love a thing and not love another human being? This thing,
How do you love yourself and say you hate somebody? It means you don't love yourself.
yeah, and a lot of people actually that pretend not to love something admire it they don't admit that they admire it, so it's easier to hate it or look like you hate it. But honestly, I'll talk about love in a dangerous way. There's people who can and think situations that love you to death. In fact, love to the point where I love you so much I want to kill. Let me tell you, that's not love. That's
not
toxicity.
Love. That's not love. That's obsession.
That's obsession, toxicity.
That's obsession. It's toxic, and it's also extension of your own personal self-hate.
Right.
Yeah, it's manifesting. It's you manifesting your self-hate.
Yeah.
Because honest to God, if you actually do have that self-love and self-respect and that faith within yourself and the knowledge that you are a child of the Most High, then you don't need to...
God is love.
God is love.
So how can you believe in God
Yeah.
and not be full of love? You see, like things will change around you, like I said. People will come and go. Things will hurt you, but the thing that is constant will be love from the Most High. And if the Most High loves you through your crap,
Yes.
who are you?
Yes, and you know what?
To not love yourself.
And that crap doesn't last, because another thing, the only thing constant in life is change.
Sin.
So the crap that comes today is not what it's not gonna come tomorrow or the day after. But if you want to keep yourself in that vibration, then you have let down yourself.
Yeah.
And that's you also rejecting God's love. Because he's like, yo, Checky, yesterday was a bad day, but here I am making sure that the sun comes out today for you.
Can you
and
imagine?
the birds are singing for you. And the
There's a
water flow.
jazz.
And you know, but you're there like min-mugging the whole universe. Who do you think
You can
are?
be mugged sometimes, you know.
I know.
But then having, like we say, love in your meditation. For me, like I have a limit. I have a cap to a lot of things in the world. So I have a temper sometimes.
Yes.
So for me, keeping love in my meditation literally helps me cool off.
Me too.
And just be like, you know what, I'm gonna send love to this, because it's not for me to understand. It's for me to send love. It's,
That's
you
why
know.
these days, like when I'm feeling like ultra stressed, I cook because I love
Yeah, yes,
creating.
you love that.
I love creating. So if I'm not writing a song or something, I'm cooking. As long as I'm creating something, you know, that even I'll see people eat and they just feel nice in the belly. That's love. So I've given some love, you know, and in giving you receive.
Imagine in
So
plenty. And it
much
might not come
blessings.
in human physical form.
Yeah.
It's gonna come in ways that
Priceless.
don't look for love in ways you're used to. If you get attention, then it's love. No, let me tell you, no, it doesn't come like that.
But then, you know, on that note, people need to learn to be well alone. Be well within yourself, be well alone.
And love yourself in that.
Yes. If you're scared to be alone, homie, there's something wrong with you. Why are you running
It's not
away
wrong.
from
It's
yourself?
just healing to do.
No, but why are you running away from yourself?
Because you have healing that you're running
So,
from.
exactly.
So if you don't love yourself, you'll
Exactly.
never get to it.
So
You'll
you
never get to
need
the
to
healing.
heal. You need
It takes
to-
self-love. It takes you to love yourself, to take yourself to a
Yes.
place to want to heal.
And it takes bravado. You have
Yeah.
to be very brave to face.
Commando!
Lioness
I'm
order.
telling you.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Wow. I can't believe that 3 songs have gone down so.
Yeah.
And we really hope that you've enjoyed our reasoning and meditation. And we've given you kidogo of the songs because we also want you to go out there and check the music. If anything that we have spoken about, you have resonated with, go and check the tunes.
I think even Dezarie's whole
I love
album is
it.
about, it's called Love in Your Meditation. Listen to the whole thing.
Yeah, even Reemah, first of all, her new album, Ever Blessed. Everything,
That's
ever
we're going to
blessed.
talk about that next. So guys, yeah.
See you next time.
We give thanks, and
So much.
this is a part of us to you.
Yes.
And we love that.
We can do so. We love that God just gave us this day and made it possible for us to do so. We're so thankful. Yes.
We give thanks.
We give
I love
thanks.
you.
I love you too.
Keep loving your meditation.
Keep loving your meditation.
We love you.
We love you guys.
Every single one of you.
Bless
Even if
up
it's not
yourself.
reciprocal, love.
Bless.
Bless.
Mwah.
I
That's
kiss
fine.
the
Oh,
ring.
wait.
Oh. If you're humble, you won't need to. Oh.
Salute.
Yes, we back. We are unafraid. Yes, we back. We are unafraid.